chiseled by the cadence of the machine, seeking a function in every rotting intent. Utility dictated the protocol of the scene, as the spirit was sold to a product of torment. The factory of being is grinding to a halt, counting the fragments of a structural fault. The engine of the ego begins to seize and die, revealing the vacuum where the cold shadows lie. It is the stasis of the void, the hollow that consumes, where time is a phantom in the corridor of tombs, inhabiting the nothing without a weight or a name. Pure stagnation is the final state of flame in the presence of the dark. The form is erased, a secular illusion in a desolate space. Let the shame of the zero dissolve in the gray. No targets to reach, no roles to portray. Value is a fiction that the living invent, in the total eclipse of a life already spent. Consciousness is a burden that learns how to fail behind the rusted iron of the terminal veil. Beyond the labels, beyond the use of the hand, the silence is the dust of a desolate land. No rush for redemption, no need to depart, just the cold necrosis of a mechanical heart. The ritual of uselessness is finally complete. The engine of the ego begins to seize and die, revealing the vacuum where the cold shadows lie. It is the stasis of the void, the hollow that consumes, when time is a phantom in the corridor of tombs, inhabiting the nothing without a weight or a name. Pure stagnation is the final state of the name in the presence of the dark. The form is erased, a secular revolution in a desolate space. Existence is a void, presence of the end. The mind is paralyzed, light is dead. The mind is paralyzed. The mind is paralyzed. The mind is paralyzed. The lexicon is paralyzed in a sudden freeze. No blueprints remain, no objectives to seize. The iron weight of the agenda falls to the floor, leaving the spirit at the threshold of the door. Blueprints of the mind are incinerated here in the cold where the ego sought a structure to repair. The consciousness accepts the vacuum of the air. Presence is the gravity that dominates the room, with nothing to manifest in the corner of doom. In the vacuum of the word, the shadow finds its height, a hollow revolution in the absence of the light. No proof is required, no verdict to be found, only the expansion of the silence underground. The space is occupied, the quietude is total, the agenda is zero, the void is absolute. The space is occupied, the space is occupied, the space is occupied. The lexicon is paralyzed in a sudden freeze. No blueprints remain, no objectives to seize. The iron weight of the agenda falls to the floor, leaving the spirit at the threshold of the door. Blueprints of the mind are incinerated here, in the cold geometry of a world without fear, where the ego sought a structure to repair. The consciousness accepts the vacuum of the air. Presence is the gravity that dominates the room, with nothing to manifest in the corridor of doom. In the vacuum of the word, the shadow finds its height, a hollow evolution in the absence of the light. No proof is required, no verdict to be found, only expansion of the silence underground. Torment and agony lose their molecular weight. The dictates of the world are a desecrated state. Two specters anchored in a lovely decay, occupying the ruins of a frozen today. The authority of labor has turned into dust, in the sanctuary of the acid and the rust. Colliding fields of energy in a parasitic stare, transcending the anatomy and the lungs of the air. Completeness is not found in the motion of the hand, but in the cold stasis of a desolate land. The peace of the cemetery is the only peace we know. The agenda's zero, the void is absolute. The spaces occupy, the spaces occupy, the spaces occupy. We open our nose to the jagged signal of the end. The world's vibration is a frequency we can no longer defend. No judgment remains, no interpretation of the rods. Only the hollow gaze on the ruins we have sought. Absorbing the decay, the entropy is pure. In the cold resonance, where there is no cure. Two dead stars flickering on a terminal line, merging the void in a singular dark design. Ghostly dead red shadows drifting through the gray. The mind fractures in the absence of the day. No labels for the static, no labels for the tone. We evolve in the silence of the marrow and the bone. Evolution through the frequency of a world turned to stone. The rhythm of the acid rain, the grinding of the gear, the landscape of ruin is the only thing we hear. No need to explain the mechanics of the fall, just the presence of the vacuum within the